We are recording. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of BigDwang Theory. Episode 3.
Of season 2.
Let's get it. Alright, you want to start us off, Justin? What do you want to talk about?
Oh man, okay. I've had a lot on my mind lately. Basically, one thing that I read the other day was the legalization of mushrooms in Colorado.
Oh, dude.
And I was just like, what?
Dude.
It's such a bad idea right off the bat. What do you think?
Dude, when you sent that to me, I was like, I just imagined like everyone in the city just on mushrooms. It's just like people trying to drive, just like crashing into things. Like people
Snozberries
walking.
taste like snozberries.
Dude, just some wild stuff. Like that's
It
not
would
a smart
be
idea.
okay.
Well, in the medicals, I could see like medical use.
How would that be medically used though?
Because I believe it like actually
It's a
activates.
hallucinogen.
Well, no. Like the mushrooms, like something, the acidic vibe or something inside of it, creates like new brain waves and new pathways in your brain and everything like
Okay.
that. So it could be
I
used for like
suppose if there
psychoactive therapy and
You'd have to do a
everything.
lot of research with it.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe-
But
yeah,
recreational use,
medicinally,
no,
definitely not
no.
recreational. That would be a bold move.
That is
Very
foul.
bold move.
I totally forgot about that.
Christian, no, like it couldn't even work, dude. Like, you cannot drive on mushrooms. That is,
No,
I mean, if you try, like,
kudos
hats
for
off to
you. You
but
know,
you're also just being an idiot.
dude, just stay at your house, just sit in your basement and look at the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Stare at the wall. Talk to the wall. The
Yeah.
walls talk.
You heard it here. You heard it here. All right, I'll follow you up with one. Oh shit. All right, what about your favorite fast food place?
Favorite fast food place.
And we can even do like stages of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like what you've
Okay.
been feeling, and like when you were younger, what you like in the.
When I was a kid, I would just destroy McDonald's.
Who didn't though?
But
Honestly.
now I can't eat McDonald's. It really like kills my stomach.
Oh, especially after you take a break for a while, like you
yeah.
literally.
I ate some. I think it was like a double cheeseburger or something there, like 3 months ago, and I was just like, I'm never eating McDonald's again. My stomach like was just turned upside down like instantly afterwards.
Like I said, like you literally after you eat that or you stop eating it for a while and you go back to eating it, it literally is the worst thing ever. It's poison for your body. Like the amount of calories and cholesterol that are in like the hamburgers, the fries, the sodium amount.
When you
it's,
were
like,
in your health
crazy.
class in high school, did you have to watch Super Size Me?
Oh, of course, dude.
Yeah, that was gross.
Dude, I could do that with Taco Bell though.
I don't
think
know.
I could do that. I literally said that in my intro to nutrition introduction. I was like, yeah, the documentary Super Size Me. I guarantee I could repeat that the exact same experiment and come up with the same or different results, but with Taco Bell. Like
I would
I'd do it.
never want to touch Taco Bell again if I had to eat it every single day for a month straight with like a certain amount of calories you have to eat. Oh, I would. Nah.
see if like there
I
was.
mean, I love Taco Bell. Don't get me wrong. Late night starving, you know, live 10 minutes away, if that.
Dude.
We're hopping in and seeing our boy Francis
Dude,
right away.
shout out to T-Bell. You know who you are, Francis. You know.
Francis is the man. All
Dude,
right, that's
the
all you need to
plug.
know.
Oh man.
Basically, right now, fast food wise, I'd have to say Panera Bread. Panera Bread is the place I've eaten most lately.
How many times in the past like 2 weeks or whatever?
2 weeks once,
Oh,
but like I don't get fast food that often.
touche.
I
But
try
like,
not to at least.
what do you mean? Like, when's the last time you went to Taco Bell?
Probably like a month ago with Ed. I think like the
Shit.
last time I went with you and Ed.
Damn, I went to Tebow like a week or two ago. I love it. I just can't
It's
stop.
good.
I
The
just
freezes?
can't stop. Dude, especially during happy hour and you get them for $1. Dude, you could literally spend.
$1.
You could spend less than $4 and get like 3 decent sized like items at Taco Bell compared to like a 4 for 4, which is like at Wendy's like
Foul for foul.
foul for foul. Like the
Foul for
Wendy's.
shout.
But like yeah, the Wendy's 4 for 4 is just so clinical and like I just love that
I feel
meal.
like they always fuck that shit up late at night.
Dude, sometimes when
It's
you
like
don't
they
ask
know
for
how to
it.
count.
You don't know how to, dude, it's not the counting. It's just like people just make mistakes, bro. And I'm not saying like I'm perfect and I don't make mistakes, but at the same time, bro, if you're making food, like I'm pretty sure you've made that like a million times. What the hell are you fucking this up for? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been there. I've scooped the wrong ice cream, I guess.
Dude, that's
Or
what I'm
people
saying.
told me I have.
I'm not perfect. I fuck up all the time.
Ain't nobody perfect. That's what makes us human.
Big facts.
But yeah, probably Panera. What about you? I'm gonna say Taco Bell for you. I'll speak for you right here.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I'm a really big fan of Reno's. Ever since you took me, man, that's. Whew.
Yeah, but how often do you go to Canton? That's not even fast food.
Dude, no,
That's a
but
dive.
like that's not even, dude. If I go to
It's
the
a drive-in. It's
Dude,
straight
if I
up a
go to the
drive-in.
Canton skate park, I'm definitely hitting Reno's right after. That's the move from now on. Watch me.
Anytime I go to Canton, I go to Reno's. I get my hair cut.
Good for
Fucking
Reno.
Reno. That's the whole
Hitting
point.
it
I go
up.
out there.
It's not even
I
for
say
the
the hair's
cut.
alright, but like
It's not even for
Reno's
the
is
cut,
the
ladies and
move.
gentlemen. Oh my goodness.
Best wings you'll ever have.
That's for
Guaranteed.
damn sure. That's for damn sure. Justin, would you like to hit us with a topic?
Oh man.
We're stage manager Ed.
Yeah.
We need you to help us.
Down. Basically, we were having this conversation the other day actually about the different languages and like how every different language puts their own kind of twist on things. So that it's the dialect behind it really. Like every person has slang, whereas
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
so like we could say like she took another bite of the apple, and that means like she had another opportunity.
But I've never heard when you said that. I just played along with it, but I've never heard that at all, dude.
Really?
That's like the first I've ever heard of that.
Okay.
Took another bite of the
Yeah.
apple. But,
Just
like,
something along those lines. I'm trying to think of another one.
you ain't first, you're last.
That's definitely not one.
No, that's shout out to Ricky Bobby though.
Oh god, dude.
Fuck.
I'm shot right now. I can't think of any. Whatever. Move on.
No. We can think of one. Give us a moment. If we could get the Jeopardy song to play real quick.
I don't know.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couch potato. You know, just like thing. But like at the same time, other languages would definitely have like little, not
Like the way that
slang, but
they-
like different terms, like their little lingo.
I
and
think
stuff
it's the
like that.
pronunciation of it. They like change the pronunciation a little bit so it sounds like slang. Like we say yerd or like you heard, you know?
Yurt.
Yerd.
Yurt.
Yerd.
Yurt. Dude, honestly, I've never heard of yurt, but I yurt all the time.
What
Like
you yurt to?
just like when someone's like, "Yo,
Oh,
what's
it's
up,
like,
dude?"
yeah.
Yurt, like you know.
I feel that. See, English is a weird language.
For
a
sure.
really weird language because you can have like phony or you can have like
Phony
it's just like ph. You know what I
or
mean?
baloney.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was thinking of that the other day. Like, what
Uh,
even is that, dude? Why is it spelt like that? I was
Yeah,
like, baloney.
I don't understand why it's pronounced baloney. It literally looks like baloney.
Bologna.
But that's also a soccer team.
Bologna. Yeah, but like Bologna smells.
Today, Junior.
Let me collect my thoughts. Bologna sounds a lot better than baloney, and it's just the
Yeah.
whole like. That's why I don't really understand grammar. I feel like as an American compared to other places because like, they just do conjugations where it's just like you just change the end of it to like oh ooh almost whatever, you know. I'm just saying like that's just like basic Spanish and Italian stuff. I'm not sure you do it for French or German, you know.
Just like think about it as like this: like you have the ph in philosophy, but you also
Yeah.
have an f in filet. It's the same exact like pronunciation, but it's spelled entirely different, and it doesn't make sense why.
It's just grammar. It really is. Like honestly, I don't even try to wrap my head around it, dude. It's just super weird. It's just the way it's like wrote, I guess. And if you don't know, you don't know. You know, you're not a learned person, clearly. But it's interesting because, like I said, like I would love to learn like other languages because, like, honestly, it's really just about the conjugations, being able to do that. Because, like, once you get the whole like working with adjectives down, it's just gonna come naturally. Because you're at first like all I could really do and speak in Spanish and Italian was probably be like ask questions. That's about it. Like I wouldn't be able to like formally communicate with someone, you know, and hold a conversation. But it would be like pretty cool to be able to communicate in different languages without having to be like, oh, do you speak English? Or you know what I'm saying? Like be like an arrogant asshole.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. It's weird because most other countries they know like 2 or more languages.
Yeah.
Whereas English, like, I personally remember only taking another language in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, being it required.
Yeah. But now our kids are like starting earlier, you know, like in like 1st or 2nd grade with
That's
like
when they
basic
should
stuff.
be starting.
Yeah, for
When I
sure.
went to Iceland, I talked to my tour guide, and she knows 7 different languages,
That's
which is crazy. That's so many. I don't even know what that septilingual is. That what that would be?
I don't know after 5, man.
Yeah,
5 is like my
exactly.
limit, dude. Hit
But
that
that's-
send tap.
That's insane. Like she started learning. Basically, you learn Icelandic first, obviously,
Mhm.
and then
Oh, she was from Iceland. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%,
She's your tour
yeah.
guide. Yeah.
and then she learned, I want to say, Norwegian.
Well, that's not too far from Iceland. That's
Exactly.
like on the mainland, you know, that
Yeah, I'm
Scandinavian
pretty sure
area.
they're like sister countries, if I remember correctly.
Switzerland's
Um, and then she learned another.
Commonwealth.
I don't know the exact order she learned everything, but third grade she learned her third third language, and then she just became a tour guide. So she went to a bunch of different places, and
Like that would be a really really cool job. That, like to be able to travel the world, speak different languages, and just like it really truly experience like the world itself. I would love to be a free citizen of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because if you knew all the languages, you knew tons of people. As long as you had a passport, you were legally able to do whatever the hell you wanted. And if you had the finances as well. But
yeah, traveling's very expensive, but
very expensive.
it's very worth it in the long run.
Canada 2019? Question mark.
Happening.
You heard it here.
Yerd.
Yerd. All right, so I saw this thing. It's a documentary called Fire Fraud. It's about the fire festival that happened like in 2017, I believe. And it was by like this guy named Billy McFarlane, and he was I guess he was like this entrepreneur. He started off in New York City doing all this like stuff, working for like all these like firms, and then he started his own little company, and it was like I can't remember. It was like a card company, like a credit card thing, and like he started doing this, and he got like a bunch of like celebrities to endorse and stuff like that, and he made his way up the ladder. And the next thing you know, he starts working with Ja Rule, like you know,
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule, baby. But
Oh God.
but basically, yeah, he started working with this guy, and they wanted to throw this like awesome festival that was like unlike anything else. You know, like they wanted to throw it on Pablo Escobar's like old like island. It was crazy. It was like endorsed as like this immense thing. Like you can like actually look it up. It's called There's two documentaries actually. I believe there's one on like Netflix and Hulu. I saw the one on Hulu. And it's called Fire Fraud, and it's phenomenal, bro. It's like an hour and a half. Definitely should watch it, but. There was like tons of people like who endorsed this fraud. Truly, like you know, fuck
Did they
Jerry.
know that they were endorsing it?
People to some extent, I feel like some people knew because like they added so many bands onto their roster, and then all of them called out within the last like 2 days. So like I feel like it was just sketchy throughout the whole time because this man was just like because he got caught for like wire fraud or
Wire transfers?
yeah, wire transfers and everything like that and fraud. So like it's just I don't know. It was just like a really bad thing, and like the tickets and everything like that were like super expensive. Like they started off at like $1,000, and
Didn't
then
Kylie Jenner like post it on her Instagram?
I'm pretty sure. I think it was at dude. It was one of the Kardashian, one of those fucking girls, dude. I don't even know, man. Like even they posted it. Like tons of celebrities. Like I'm pretty sure like Justin Bieber's wife did that, dude. The same
Justin
thing.
Bieber has a wife.
Dude, swear to God, he has a wife. It was like Hailey Bieber. I've never heard of her.
Ladies, can we get a fact check?
Dude, yeah, like honestly, like I saw that and I was like, Bieber, like she has to be Justin
No
Bieber's
way,
wife.
because I don't think he's married. It doesn't
Dude,
matter.
yeah, dude, we could look
Bunch
it
of,
up.
a bunch of famous people apparently endorsed this thing.
Yeah, it was crazy, like you know, and people were going to go to it, and people did actually go to it, and it was awful, dude. The conditions were crazy. Like they had like one or two stages set up with no one playing music. There was like had like little small relief tents to stay in that weren't even set up completely. And at one point, like some people did get the villas that they ordered, but like most people didn't even get what they wanted, and like most people left that first day. You know, it was like awful, supposedly. Like it was.
So
crazy.
it just like didn't happen.
It literally didn't happen. People flew down to these like to this island in the Bahamas for nothing. For literally nothing. They wasted their money. They never really specified how much
Did
money
they
he
get their
gave
money
back.
back?
I don't know, dude. That's the thing. They never specify that. Even like I was looking for that in the documentary that everyone got a refund. They never really said that. So I can't.
This guy
I can't
played the system. Didn't you say he only got like 5 years too?
Dude only got 6 years in prison, and that wasn't even for the fire or the fire festival. It was for like he was trying to still scam money from people afterwards. Like he was saying, oh, I can get you tickets to like certain events that were like
Gotcha.
exclusive, like the Grammys or some shit like that. And but like he was just gonna steal their money, and like I guess he did that a couple times, and boom, that's all they got him. And I don't know, but this dude's an evil genius. They talked about this when he was a younger. He took the you know those school computers, like those little like small ones that you could just see the typewriter. They're like electronic typewriters.
Yeah.
Like he would type on those and then hack into it. So like every time you started it up and he said you wanted crayons, come to like Billy or some shit like that, you know. And he would like sell crayons for money. Yeah. That's
He
what
was
I said.
fiending.
Dude, from a young age.
He was on that money grind.
Dude,
You gotta respect the ethic. The
that's what
work
I'm saying,
ethic
dude.
is
Like,
there.
but he is a grimy motherfucker at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He used his skills for the wrong reasons. But
Dude, I know. Like, that's like the smarts used in a bad way for sure. But yeah.
did you hear about 6ix9ine getting like 47 years in prison or something like that?
No, is he though? Is he
Yeah,
going?
he pleaded guilty to like all of his charges or whatever,
Mm.
and he like promised to like I think the word is cohort or something like that.
Coerce?
Cohorse with like the FBI and shit. So like he's kind of just I think
Oh,
he's
he's
ratting on
ratting
his
on.
friends.
Dude, just take the
He's
47.
gonna die in prison for that.
Dude, just take the 47.
No, like he got 47 because of that. So he probably would have been in there like until he was like 90 otherwise.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't have done the crime. Actually, you shouldn't have gotten caught. You rookie.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Like, Takashi is get 6ix9ine in prison with a man. Hopefully not. That was weird. That was a really bad joke. I feel really bad about that.
If you think about it, 69ing does look like two dicks being sucked.
Yo. That deserves a yerd. Nah, I feel you. And the shape of the two numbers,
Yeah.
for sure.
Wow.
Game changer.
69ing is actually a gay action. It must be.
I feel like it just works regardless. Just the way it is. It's just
It's
like
just
it's a uniform.
it's funny how that is like
A number.
symbolized as something.
Yeah, a number represents like this dirty act. Oh my goodness.
Lord have mercy.
Kills me. Like 420 reminds you of smoking weed.
Yeah.
Or like 23 reminds you of a black man named Michael Jordan. It's just numbers are
I think
crazy.
it's actually LeBron.
Oh my. Well, yeah. Jesus Christ.
It's the younger generations, yeah.
Facts. Which is kind of fucked up. Because, like, why would LeBron do that? You know, Kobe didn't do that. He got 24. And then
Wasn't
he was
LeBron
8.
6 at the beginning of his?
I think he was. And then he was, like, 3 at, like... Was he 3?
Nah, Dwayne Wade was 3. At the
Yeah,
Heat.
it was 6 at the Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But, I don't know. 23? That's a bold move. They should just retire that. Like,
The number in general.
yeah, do, like, 33. Retire that as well.
Why?
Larry Bird.
What about Patrick Ewing?
Fuck Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, true that.
Actually, I've never really...
Remember
been-
when we used to move his shoes?
Oh, yeah, dude. We used to flip shoes, Patrick Ewing shoes at Eblin's LLC.
Those were hot topics.
Go buy some kicks from Eblin's. Use the discount code BigDwang Theory for 0% off.
Shit, that's a deal.
You're welcome.
So do you think people are incapable of change?
That's not true. Because, like, I've changed from, like, let's go to the basic theory of, like, evolution. Yes,
Evolution
things
doesn't
can change.
exist to some people.
To those who I've offended, I'm sorry. To those who are actually logical, thinking human beings, like I was saying, going back to evolution, like, people have just come from so far away and everything like that, that we're at a point where it's like, you can't not see the change in everyday life, you know? Like, every day is going to be different, you know? Like, I wasn't the same person I was, like, 6 days ago, you know? Like, I've been through much in those 6 days. Like, you don't even know. But some people won't change. That's the thing. That's another thing I just thought of, because some people are just stuck in their ways, which is kind of bad. Because thinking of, like, change, you have to be open-minded.
You have to like kind of accept from what you did,
Yeah.
and like be able to see the consequences of it and like the impact that it took on your life and others' lives, and be able to grow from that. I don't know. I think people are capable of change, but they have to like want to change.
That's true. Like, you have to, like, go about. That's what I'm saying. Like, open-minded people are just, like, going out and being able to, like, put yourself out there and being able to, like, put yourself in, like, different shoes and, like, different perspectives, and, like, that just reflects back on you, and you, like, definitely change your views on things, and stuff can, like, happen to you that, like, makes you, like, want to do something else, you know? Like, I remember when I volunteered at the soup kitchen I had to do my community service, like, I just saw, like, literal crackheads and heroin addicts and stuff like that, and I just said, like, I don't want to go down that path, like, you know, like, I don't want to be that kid, like, that just, like, is a druggie, you know, like, I would never want to do that kind of stuff, and it's awful. It's, like, awful to see people fall into the hole, you know, and at, like, different ages, I saw literally, like, kids not even that older than I was, like, like in their like early 20s, like the little dope fiends, like, like strung out, like looking like they're in their 30s.
Damn.
Yeah, so like stuff like that, like you can change, like everyone can change, you just, it's
You have
not
to
like
want it. You
yeah,
really
it's not
just
like
have to
over,
want it.
like you can't just switch in a second, but like
Like, change takes time, but
Yeah.
it's possible, and it takes a lot of work and like dedication.
Yeah, exactly. It takes time, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything takes time.
Can't rush perfection, baby. What?
Perfection.
Oh, fucking 609.
Sublime.
Sublime. See, it's just like wild stuff like that. Vocab, words, literature. You read any good books lately?
No, but I was thinking about Night by
Elie Wiesel.
Yeah.
I was reading that actually. I was.
know, because you had talked to me about it, and then I remembered my favorite quote from that book.
What was it?
It's literally like the last line of the book, and I'm pretty sure it says like, I looked in the mirror and I saw a corpse staring back.
Damn. Yeah, he probably was when he was super sick and everything like that. I like the part where like this guy said, he was like, it was kind of like really fucked up, but it was like, he's like, this is the first point, like this was at this point, like this is when I started to hate the Hungarians. It was like really, like it just stood out to me because like it's not like the start of hate, but it's like a thought of his where he's like, I officially do not like these people. Like I don't care who you are or what you are. Like if you associate with these people, like I don't like you. It's just it stuck out to me.
I mean, imagine living through
like a Holocaust
Yeah.
situation. Yeah, like we did this to the Japanese as well.
yeah, which is what we don't talk about.
And
which
like
is
I don't
insane.
think we killed them though. We didn't get
No, I don't
extreme.
think
We just
killed them,
imprisoned them.
just- Yeah.
So like
Where do you think they held them though? Like
I think it was in California. I think it was out in Cali. Probably like doing movies with them. Just you know what I'm saying? Just using workers. Hey, that's what I would do. Just take advantage.
imprison a certain race.
I'm just kidding. That'd be awful. That was really fucked up for me to say. But in a hypothetical situation, if I could just rule over a certain majority of people, I would put them to good work, doing film production, working for me, for decent wages.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? For
Doesn't even
vacation
sound
days.
like imprisonment. It just sounds like you're running a company.
Exactly. But I run it with an
Do they
iron
live?
fist.
Do they live on your like grounds?
Dude, yeah, they live on my compound.
So you're offering housing to your workers. That's what you're telling me? Can they go out? Can they leave? Or are they working 7 days a week? You said they have vacation time.
They do have vacation time. They can just take it off whenever, but like you got to talk to me first. You can't just like leave.
Whenever? They don't have an allotted amount of time?
Well, I'll give you like 2 weeks out of the year, with quote unquote vacation
Are
time.
they
You probably
working
like
the other 7?
yeah. Then you have like I'll
7
give you like
days a
5 or
week?
6. I'll give you hell.
So
I'll give you
they're
like
gonna work 50 weeks in a row and then take 2 weeks off? Like nonstop
well
every
periodically
single day.
or periodically. Well, yeah, I need people to grind, bro. I'd crank out movies, dude. I'd literally I'd be George Lucas. In this situation that we're talking about, I'm George Lucas.
So you would find your
I'm on-
star within this group of people, and then he would be your main star in most of your movies.
Well, not really. I would just have these people for like visual effects and shit like that.
So then you're hiring outside people to be your stars, like Brad Pitt and all that.
Well, no, maybe I'm just my friends. Maybe you'd be my star, man. You'd be like
I
my
need the
Han
hair
Solo.
back.
Dude, you don't need the fucking hair. You got the charisma.
Hey.
I'm Justin. I like pickles.
Pickle juice is delicious.
You ever do a pickleback? I don't.
I've done a nickelback.
I think we said that exact same thing like a week or two ago. Oh my god, I love Nickelback though.
Yeah, facts. If you hate Nickelback, you don't have a soul.
Actual. What is this stain? Look at this photograph.
Every time I'm gonna make me laugh.
We should start a Nickelback cover band.
Yeah, I
On the
agree.
real.
Who's trying to join?
Yeah, we need a. What would you play if we were in a band? What would you play?
I'd have to be singer.
Oh, I can see that, dude.
I'd be the showman. I'd learn how to do cartwheel kicks across the stage.
Like David Lee Roth. Hell yeah, dude.
Exactly.
Oh man. Ed on the bass,
Yeah.
Christian on the drums,
Austin on the electric triangle.
in the bag, just headbanging and shit, just ding, just going in. I could do that.
Tour dates are coming soon. I promise.
Yeah, we're selling T-shirts though.
It's true.
I got some T-shirt ideas, guys. Let me know. I'll make them.
Yeah, we actually
You could
will.
buy them.
Talk about price. Hit us up.
Factual. Big facts. Big facts. All right, we got 5 more minutes, Justin. Let's get it.
5 more minutes.
We're freestyling right now. We're freestyling off the top.
Absolutely freestyling. Dude, I don't know.
Cranberry grape. You want some cranberry grape juice,
I
Justin?
want some water. Wait, is that what you have in there?
Dude, yeah.
You're obsessed with that stuff.
Dude, cranberry grape.
Nah,
Minute
cran
Maid.
apple.
No, cran apple's pretty good as well.
Cran-apple.
I'll give you that. Cran apple's pretty good, but like cranberry grape is a little bit sweeter. It's less tart, you know? Like,
I like a tart drink.
oh, do you now, big boy?
That's big boy to you, okay?
Big boy.
Shit.
Yeah, now, big boy.
So, are you gonna go back to summer camp?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a personal question. Probably not.
I can't blame you there.
It was just bad wages. It was fun though. It was a dope experience. Like working with kids was pretty fun. It was cool. It was weird. It was, it was like working at school, but
It's definitely an experience.
I felt like I was a teacher.
Kinda, yeah. You're
And-
just there to supervise.
I really was. And
It's
it was kinda
glorified
bad.
babysitting.
It really, but it's like not even well paid babysitting because like some of the kids offered me like their parents are pretty wealthy. They wanted me to like babysit them.
You
And
should have done it.
dude, it was like 2 little girls and like 1 dude, like you know, a little homie, and like I was more tight with the little homie if anything.
Then go for the little homie, dude.
Dude,
Get
what?
that.
just
bad
sounds weird.
stats.
It sounds weird, but
Why?
like
It's not weird to be a babysitter.
yeah, but I'm just like a black kid. Like, why would I want to be a babysitter? Like, no offense, I don't want to bring my race into this, but like I just feel like it was awkward if I was like the caregiver to 2. Like, I didn't mind being like their camp counselor. Like, you know, it was my job, but I don't know. It was just interesting. It was like really interesting when they presented me with that idea. Like I thought
Was it
of
the
it.
kid's idea or the
Oh,
parents?
it was the kid's idea. I think they had talked to their
okay.
parents as well. So like I don't know.
Could have been lucrative,
It could have been a
but
lucrative
it's
move.
okay.
Because then I could have just quit camp and then got paid stacks and just drove them around in my fucking pot smoked car. Yeah, or pot smelling car. But yeah,
Pot smoked car.
it works though. It's very clear.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Um,
But I worked in the rock climbing wall and that was pretty sick. I know how to belay. I know about an SRD. You know what that is? Shear reduction device. Yeah.
You're good.
You're welcome.
You're really good.
I know how to tie a fisherman's knot. Super 8. I can
At
shoot
least you
ropes.
got some stuff out of it that you can.
Yeah,
that
for
you
sure.
most likely know for the rest of your life.
That little like orange string up there, the
Yeah.
shoelace. I literally had to get super good. Like I had to, cause like I didn't want to fuck up, and I didn't want to kill a kid, and I didn't want to hurt anyone. Jesus. But so like I had to like take it semi seriously, even though I showed up ripped to all of my fucking
That's
courses.
alright. That's alright. As long as you weren't falling asleep, you're
no,
good.
it wasn't, dude, because I was so awake, dude, and that's when I got to smoke with.
Did
a couple
you work
international
alone?
kids. What do you mean by that?
Like, was there somebody on the rock climbing tower with you?
Oh yeah, like when you're on the top, like sending kids down the zip line, like you're by yourself and you're with a kid, and that is the worst part because when the kid is not about it and they're all the way up at the top of the freaking rock climbing wall and they're not trying to zip line, which is the easiest and the sickest part to it. Like it pisses
Would you
me
zip
off.
line across the lake?
Oh yeah, dude. Me and Dan. I don't want to name drop, but me and my boss would talk about like literally just like unhooking and then just dropping into the pond, and like it's deep enough to where you could like actually.
Did
be
you ever
fine.
try it?
No, but we should go back at night and do it.
Do you have all the
I know the
equipment we need?
Yo, I could get it. But yeah, enough about like breaking in.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. That's not
we
true.
follow the law,
Exactly. We're law-abiding citizens, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
like that movie.
Law-abiding citizens.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was pretty fun. And then belaying was kind of sucked because like, did I tell you a story about how I got like a kid that was like 150, 160
Yeah,
pounds?
you did.
The little
It's
meatball.
crazy.
Dude, just to like mind you like a size gap, I'm like 135 pounds and I'm like I'll just give myself I'll say I'm 6 foot, you know, like I'm a scrawny ass kid.
5'11".
Shut up, Justin. They don't need to know that. Okay? God. But yeah, this little kid like was about like 150, 160 pounds and like
Cooking.
literally like a little.
He probably looked like the little kid from Up.
Yeah, he's a little meatball, dude. He's a little kid. He's literally a little meatball, bro. And like I was yanking him up and he was just like halfway up the wall and he's like, Austin, I can't do it anymore.
Like, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. I can't do it. And I was like, nah, you got this, bro. I'm going to get you up this wall. Dude, everyone was cheering me on. I was playing. I was working, dude. My veins were popping out of my scrawny little arms. I was
the way the sun reflected off my big muscles.
Dude, I was glistening.
Oh,
I looked like freaking Edward in the fucking Twilight series, bro. I was glistening.
Oh,
and I just yanked this kid up this freaking rock climbing wall. And I was, oh my god, it was crazy. It was such a good time. And then, dude, having your birthday at camp is just a trip. And the funny thing is, I went to this camp when I was younger as well. So
oh, okay.
It's
Did anybody remember you?
No. Everyone that I went with is gone, you know?
Gotcha.
Totally new staff and everything. And I believe it, no. It was owned by the same people back then. But I don't know. It was wild having all the kids sing happy birthday to you, and you're just like sitting there and you're just like, fuck.
This is weird.
Yeah, it's like a cult, dude. It's like all those little voices.
Do you
and
remember
everything.
that time we were driving on the back road and there was just like that group of like hooded people, like they were all in the white hoods?
Dude, that was scary.
I was like, dude, what is going on? I thought it was a Klan meeting.
Dude, it was a late night Klan meeting.
It was Connecticut. It was like 11:30 or something.
Jesus, I can't breathe. Oh, it was pretty late. We were just driving around, dude.
I know exactly where we were.
Oh, dude, yeah, driving down that hill, dude.
Mm-hmm. No, not that. That was different. That was with Ed and Jeff, right? You're talking about those 4 guys walking up the side of that main road?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the time on that road that would take you into Canton, like the back road. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you swerve through, go down the hill, there's like that house with a gate on the left, and you go out, and then it takes you to that like 3-way stoplight. It's like a hill like that, and you turn in. If you turn in, it takes you up towards that school. It's in New Hartford.
Yeah. No, I don't remember this. I don't remember.
Okay.
They're definitely going to a Klan meeting, though, which is sick, because, like, I remember when I stumbled across a Klan meeting in Red Dead 2. I just sat and watched, and it was the greatest thing ever. I literally watched him
awesome.
I watched him do the burn. He literally was, like, getting, like, I got christened or, like, anything like that, but I guess he was getting introduced into the Klan. And, like, he stepped back a little bit, and, like, the cross is burning, got his, like, cape, his whole robe up in flames, gets another couple guys involved. Next thing you know, these guys are like peeling off, and I just like unloaded on a couple of them. It's like, scatter, boys.
Oh god,
it was hilarious. That's some good stuff. I love that kind of stuff.
Red Dead was a great game.
Yeah, it was like a historically accurate, like really well put together game. It made me feel like at some points I was so merged into it. I thought I was like, I swear I was in like the 1800s.
Like living in real life.
Yeah,
when you saw that squirrel on Snapchat, you're like, oh, press Y, do I skin it?
Yeah, dude. Oh man, dude, that was so funny. I felt really bad after that because I was just literally took a Snapchat of like this dead squirrel on the ground, and I was like, should I skin it? Should I press Y? Should I pick it up?
Wear it as a hat.
Yeah, dude, you slap it on my head, walk into class with a dead squirrel on my head. That is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's winning at its finest.
And that is how you do it. We're going to wrap this episode up with dead squirrels in the top of my head. So, Justin, anything else to say?
You're born with a $sign attached to your tempo.
Brockhampton.
Life is a dish served cold most times.
I only date... What? What's his name?
What?
What's the Shawn Mendes one?
I don't fucking know white boys unless his name is Shawn Mendes.
Unless he's Shawn Mendes.
Brockhampton, look him up. Fucking
Kevin
fire.
Abstract. Legend.
True.
Alright, peace.
Peace!
That was sick.